Hello, welcome back. So you can see behind me there's a great big piece of cardboard. What we've done is we've spent the best part of the day trying to model the van of measurements and walkways and how much room we've got. There are some fixed stuff, so these seats I'm sat on, these passenger seats, they're fixed, so you've got to build from them. The bed will be a fixed width. We're going for 4'6". You can get a 4-foot bed, but I'm not small, so we're going for 4'6". So I'll take you around, I'll show you what we've done. It's taken the best part of a day again. Everything seems to be best part of a day. So we've used some cardboard boxes, some stuff that we had laying about, got from work, and we've made it into fashioned it into some kind of floor plan. So I'll take you around and show you that. So we're going to start outside the van. This is going to be a bench right way across to where the stool is, including the stool, but that'll also be a single bed, so it'll be higher than that. These boxes are just floor area, just to give us an indication of what we've got between the seats and then this bench. There'll be a table coming off the van wall there under the window. This will slide out to give it more width, and the cushions will come down, and that'll give a single bed there. The other bed will be on the cab seats, which is going to go feet at the steering wheel end. I'll make something that goes in there with a mattress on it and head at that end. That's for the other son to sleep on if he comes with us. You've seen these there, the fixed seats, we've got them in place. And then here we go with the kitchen. Wonderful. So the kitchen we've got, the step in, as you can see, is reasonable. We're going to put a flippy out extension on here to give us a bit more counter space when we need it, which will be down when we're getting in and out of the van. This is 40 centimetres deep. The gap in between here is 40 centimetres, and alright, we can get in and out, you know what I mean. That wider bit there is where the oven's going to go, and that's 500 mil or 50 centimetres, and we're looking at ovens that's going to fit that into that area, whether we have a hob on top built into the oven, or whether it's an oven and grill that goes under and we end up having a hob here somewhere. We've yet to decide. We're looking at that. On that side then, behind the seats, it's hard to show you, just a minute. So the seats are there, and then in this space here is going to be a slide out pantry, a full pantry that comes out, and at the bottom bit where it's wider, that's going to be a shoe store drawer, so that'll pull out as well at the bottom. I know what's in my head, it's hard to explain. So we're going to utilise this little bit of space as a full pull out pantry. And then this is your shower and toilet area, cubicle, whatever you call it. We've gone over the wheel arch, that's going to be boxed in, and then I'm going to do a thing called tanking, which is you seal it all by like a rubber sealant. The bed is from there to the back, so from here to the back, side to side, 4'6" this way, whatever it is that way, can't make it any wider than it is. So that's his kitchen. We've tried to allow for like framing out. That's a bit of wood just to give us a depth for what the wall depth might be, because then we have to take into account this to coming into the aisle and how much room have we got. So we think we're about right. We keep contemplating not having a shower and a toilet, but I think we do want to have it. We've always said we wanted to have it. That's going to be the bed, as I've said. Bunk window there. Oh, right, so the bunk window is where our heads are going to be. So we're going to sleep with his heads at the bunk window side, and on this side there's going to be cupboards all the way down the kitchen. They'll probably be deeper in the bedroom area, and then it'll step back in a bit, and then there'll be a cupboard here along the top, and probably hanging out over the door. I might stop it on the door, I might go over the door. There's also going to be storage from the side of this pantry all the way along the top there. Again, I don't know how deep it'll be. We need to make sure you can stand up without bashing your head, or being careful anyway. And then you've got all this space here at the front as well, so a lot of people put a shelf across here all the way along, then box all this front off and have an opening drop down cupboard door. And we're going to do the same, so we can put bedding in for the boys, because our bed's going to be a fixed bed, so it'll be made anyway, but the bedding for them, pillows, sleeping bags, maybe coats can go up there, we'll see. But that's quite a lot of space that I don't want to lose. I want to utilise it. And then the final thing, which I know people are going to go, what? And I've seen somebody do it online on YouTube, which is cut that seat in half. So the framework in here, you can cut this back, leave the seat base the way it is, and then you have a single seat there. This you can climb through to the front. The bed will still be viable because you've still got the seat pad, but you won't have this back, and it'll make it easier to get in and out of bed. So it'll be 2 seats at the front, 3 seat bases, whatever, but 2 seats at the front, 2 seat belted seats here for travelling, and then all this will be one big long bench during the day, and then it pulls out into a single bed at night. That's the plan. That's the plan. So now I'm going to rip all this out and have a bonfire at the back of the house. We're waiting for the next jobs we've got to do inside the van, or the big jobs we've got to do, is a skylight up here. Still got to fit that. We bought it in the house. And then a big Maxxair fan here to pull air in or suck air out, depending on what we want to do. But the weather keeps raining. You can't do it in rain. I've got to wait for a forecast where I've got a good clear, at least 1 day, if not 2, to be able to get it done. So if you like what you're seeing, or you're interested to see how this is going to turn out and how many fingers I lose on the way, then click like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll answer any comments at the moment, because I'm not getting any, so if I get some, I'll answer them. So yeah, it's cardboard modelling. It's worth it, I think. It's worth doing just to get to see your aisle space, and yeah, it's a good idea. It's taking all day, whatever, most things do. Click like, subscribe, click the notification bell, so when I send out a new video, you'll get to see it. You'll get a notification when it's out. Let's crack on.